Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep here, and we're back today with no deck list, but with the juicy ban list and skill rebalancing. So this thing is huge actually, and Konami has just cleaned up the whole meta to make room for XYZ meta to come. But let's actually see what Konami did. So before jumping right to the ban list, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. So here we go, boom, new forbidden limited list and skill balance. So let's see about the skill rebalancing, what has happened. Let's jump right into the updated skills. So as you can see, restart is basically dead. Why? Because you can only activate it if you play in your deck 7 or more copies each of spell and trap cards. This means you have to play a deck list with 6 monsters. If you want to play a deck with 20 cards, 6 monsters and 7 spells and 7 trap cards. I really cannot figure out a deck that's actually played this way. Maybe Gookie, but it's not the skill you want to play with Gookie. So actually, for now, I mean, until we'll have a new deck list, a new archetype that maybe can play this structure, I mean with 7 spells and trap cards, until then, restart is dead. So goodbye Karakuri will restart and all the thing will restart. That's huge. If I'm not wrong, the other deck that was playing restart in the last period was Dark Magician. There was a Dark Magician restart with Star Blast also. So goodbye. Then we have the most used, the most loved and the most hated skill, Switcheroo. There you go. Increased the cost from 1000 to 1500. There you go. And then also can be used once per duel. So there's really no point in playing a skill like this. If you think also that half of the time that you use Switcheroo, the card that you put into the deck just came back to your hand, so it's the same card. So I definitely think we will not see Switcheroo in play anymore. Bandit now has another cost. You have to return 1 card from your hand to the deck and then steal the set card your opponent controls. You know, Bandit was not much of a deal actually, and with this restriction it actually will never see use again. Then we have, I think, the most appreciated skill rebalanced. There you go, Shadow Game, no more than 400 damage. That's huge. And also this, you could not die with Shadow Game because of Shadow Game. So under 1000 life points, this skill will not deal any damage. This was the change I was asking for. This was, you know, the fact that you actually put a max out to the damage of the turn. It's not, you know, it was not important, because the most important thing was that your opponent and you, of course, basically have the chance not to lose life points under 1000 life points. This was the thing to make this skill actually fair enough. I don't think this skill will be dead, because especially for, you know, for stall deck, because they play Lava Golem. So, you know, just play Lava Golem when your opponent have 1000 life points, and then he'll have a couple of turns, because a Lava Golem will actually deal only 500 damage after the change. Then we have access denied, you know, to beat down all those cancer deck that were playing actually Star Blast. Moving on to Ujama Overflow. So this is the same, of course. because the same reason, I mean, because of Star Blast, this thing was actually accessible, but now as access denied, you can only activate this card from the 5th turn onwards. So this is actually you know, a good thing, and it will prevent counter deck from, you know, take over the meta. This is okay, I'm perfectly fine with that. Then we have Show of Nightmares, another big nerf, cause it has actually, we have an additional cost, so you have to return one card from your hand to the deck, so this is good. You know, I'm perfectly fine with that, I agree totally with that, so that's good. And then we have 3 burst to, you know, character related skill, so Moth to the Flame. This could be actually interesting, we can make a video about this. So the speed of the turn count for Petite Moth you control equipped with the Cocoon of Evolution, it goes twice as fast. Nice, but I think we actually had that. And then in addition, there you go, this was the buff. If you control Petite Moth with Cocoon of Evolution, add the following cards to your hand from outside your deck. Oh my lordy, all, are you kidding me? 3 cards added to your hand. Larvae Moth, Great Moth, Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Oh my lordy, this actually deserves a video on it. This is huge, guys. Mothers of Flame, we can actually have a lot of fun with this skill. Moving on to Afterlife Lockdown. If you control a cubic monster, all the monster destroyed in battle will return to the owner's deck. This is actually good. It's also twice per duel and has no cost in general, so in a cubic deck can actually be really good, guys. So actually nice. Then we have Red Eyes Fusion, so an additional buff for this skill. You can deck, oh my lordy, you can add the Red Eyes Fusion from your deck to your hand. That's huge. When you have 2400 life points or below, returning 1 Red Eyes card or 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon. That's incredible. So a buff to the Red Eyes Fusion monster. That's huge, guys. So I'm really happy about this skill rebalancing, and in a moment I will show you why I'm even more happy. I'm even happier with the Forbidden Limited list. There you go. It's not this. It's this one. There you go. Starting on with the forbidden cards. So this card cannot be used anymore. That's huge. That grass looks greener. I know a lot of YouTubers in the community of Duel Links will be upset with that, but I'm so damn happy because I've never played 30 card deck. I do not like 30 card deck, and this card was actually the card that made 30 card deck strong. So no more that grass looks greener. And this, it's fair because I know a lot can complain, and has a reason they will have that, it's just one, but imagine every time you go against a Witchcrafter 30 card deck, if they open with that grass looks greener, you're dead. You're basically dead. You cannot do anything unless you play Necro Valley, and they cannot destroy Necro Valley. You're done. You cannot do anything. This card was actually a card that alone was able to win duels, so I'm totally fine with that. Cyberstein, I actually do not understand this thing because I personally didn't see any Cyberstein deck since a couple of months, so there was actually maybe no reason to do this. Then we have, there you go, limited one Star Blast. It was to expect about this, but they actually did both. The Duel Links community was expecting to nerf the skill and not the card, but actually Konami did both, so he limited to 1 the card and nerfed all the skill that was abusing Star Blast. So that's a thing. That's interesting, I should say. Then one Needlebug Nest, that was the card, the free-to-play card that actually made 30 card Shiranui insane. And then Revival Gift, that was you know, a different a strategy like the one with what was the name of that card? Oh my lordy, the trap card that was used into the Neos deck, you know, with Rust Disciple. So with the Rust Disciple, you should activate that card. You will activate that trap card and summon Ra on your opponent's side of the field. I cannot remember the name, but this card was basically the same thing, but it was with a tuna. So it was a cancer move to stop your opponent to prevent your opponent from synchro summoning and whatever. So I'm fine with that. I actually do not like the cards that are used not the way they are intended. So I'm really happy with this, even if I have to admit that this card did not see the much play as the other trap card did, so we are fine. Then we have, moving on to Limited 2, there you go. Oh my lordy, oh my lordy, oh my lordy. Oh, that's huge, that's huge. So 2 gold sarcophagus, it was to 3 actually, if I'm not wrong, 2. This is actually kinda it to the 30 card Shiranui deck. I think it's the only deck that played this card. Then we have Charge of the Light Brigade. Goodbye to Witchcrafters with this, to 30 card Witchcrafters, and and goodbye to a lot of milling decks. And I cannot be happier actually. Oh my lordy, I'm so happy with this. Then we have Karakuri Hit, there you go. I actually do not know how this will affect Karakuris. I mean, of course it's a hit, because you're basically denying the access to limited to 2 cards, so no more cards like Enemy Controller, no more cards like you know, World Legacy, or that thing, or Treacherous, no more Treacherous, so I'm perfectly fine. So it's good actually. I think that actually if Karakuri has not access to the powerful limited to 2 cards, semi-limited cards, it can be actually good. Okay, now I get it. It's to prevent Karakuri from playing H-Grenade. So huge. And this way they do not have to ban H-Grenade. That's smart. Then we have Keeper of Dragon Magic. These can actually eat. This actually has hit the invoked Neos players. So no more Neos fusion with Keeper of Dragon Magic, I guess. So there you go. You can only play 1 and 1, and there's actually no sense. Goodbye to invoke Neos. There you go. At least with Keeper of Dragon Magic. I still think you can play invoked Neos without Keeper of Dragon Magic actually. I still think that. But we have to see. And then another big hit. Blackbeard Claws limited to 2. This means that now Blackwing player can only play 1 Blackbeard Claws and 1 Reikiri. I think they actually are playing 1 Reikiri yet, so it actually makes Blackbeard Claws to 1. And to me, it's huge. Because, you know, Blackwing are not a cancer deck. They're a fun deck to play. They have a lot of outs for the first turn and the second turn. But what actually made them cancer was this trap. Because with this trap, they will actually put on the field a big boy with 2800 attack. And they will actually negate and stop your combo. So basically with this card from the hand, they will win the duel. And without this, you know, they're a great ODK deck, but if they start first without Blackbeard Claws, you have a lot of chances to win. So Really good Konami, really good Konami. Then we have Witchcrafter Holiday. This is only to combo with the Charge of Light Brigade, so of course with Witchcrafters that actually have seen a lot of hits, so basically the 30 card version should be actually dead. Then we have one of the most loved update, maybe it's not enough, only to 3, limited to 3 Alistair the Invoker, so goodbye to Invoked Element Saber, because or the Palace of the Elemental Lords is already limited to 3, so they cannot be played together. I mean, of course you have to play 3 cards, maybe 2 Palace, 1 Alistair, but it actually makes no sense. So goodbye to Invoked Element Saber. After a year we have what maybe we should have had 4 or 5 months ago, I definitely think. And then no longer on the list, Thunder Dragon Dark Elemental Saber Mellow, and it's fine, of course. Mellow does not need to be hit, because there would be no Invoked Element Saber, so Mallow is perfectly fine, and it's interesting actually. Maybe we can see some Thunder Dragon Dark play. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure this will make the deck, you know, come back to the meta, but guys, this is huge. Basically Konami has prepared the ground, has set the ground for XYZ to come. So actually the new box will be a mandatory box for every competitive player, and wow guys, I'm so happy with this ban list. I'm really happy with this ban list, guys. So I hope you enjoyed all this commentary, the whole commentary on the skill rebalancing and the forbidden list. Guys, let me know what you think of this ban list and this skill rebalancing. Which are the decks that are actually that were actually eaten with this ban list that you were playing, guys? Let me know, and maybe we can figure out together a way to overcome these limitations. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.